Guys, spring is finally here. The dust storm is actually over. Let me show y'all the view. That's the view we're supposed to be seeing every day, but it was obscured by dust.
Osh step， 拉，不要太轻，拉得太轻它不会走。
I feel like I'm walking my parents' dog. This cow is sniffing everything. Get in there. Time for the second cow. Well, the Maya, they're just like dogs. I love the little hairdo that this cow has. Look at that little hairdo. It's like a toupee.
它有的时候踢。
你被踢过吗？
我也想射它，还好我远一点距离它。不下回。
You might remember if you saw my vlog from a couple weeks ago that they used fermented corn husks as food for the cows during the winter and spring. And any of these big chunks that are like fused together, as soon as you break them open, they're moldy. So we're only collecting the loose, fluffy bits.
The basket is cute.
The cows eat 3 times a day, just like people. You might be wondering, do the cows even like this unappetizing looking fermented husk mixture? I don't think they really do. One of them even kicked over her trough in rage, but it's like, that's all there really is to give them at this time of year. They eat so much, but we give them some scraps of vegetables as well after cooking, so that's a fun little treat. And one of the cows even enjoys eating noodles. So we do our best to break up the monotony. Speaking of green leafy things, this has been a bit of a struggle for me as well, because even though there are a lot of vegetables available in the market, most of the local cuisine is still very carb and meat based. So I have to cook supplementary vegetables, otherwise I feel like I'm gonna get like a nutritional deficiency over here. Asa John's mother likes the broccoli. I feel so accomplished. Aside from my specialty dish of boiled broccoli with salt, there is no vegetarian food on the menu here at all except for one thing, which is a dumpling made out of this clover-looking plant. We're picking these clover-looking things to make dumplings out of them. I know they don't look super appetizing, but the diet around here is very meat-based, and I'm tired of meat for every meal, so I'm actually pretty hyped about these clover dumpling things. This is what it looks like after it's been chopped up. Only when I was looking at the translation of the word did I realize this is alfalfa, donkey food. This is actually a seasonal dish because once this plant grows bigger, it becomes donkey food and no longer palatable to humans. But in its tiny form, it is really delicious with soy sauce. Ace John's father has been out in the fields doing tractor stuff for days on end. We're bringing him lunch. He eats on the tractor, sleeps on the tractor. He's on this tractor like every night until way after dark because the tractor has lights, so like you can just keep going and going and going and going. Like he is working so dang hard. For anyone who's confused, Asa John's family does not actually have this much land. It's shared between a bunch of households here. The reason why his father is doing all of it is because he has the fanciest tractor in the neighborhood, so everyone's just like, all right, well, I'll pay you to do this instead of having to do it myself. So he is doing all of the tractor work for this entire piece of land, even though Asa John's family only actually has a small piece of it. The kids are milking this open field for all it's worth, but it is about to be gone. right, lunch delivery is completed. Now it is time for the next task. We are going to the little desert forest staying right next to his family's house, and we're gonna get some sand. Like, you don't actually have to dig it up. You can go buy sand, but there's so much sand right here. There's like an unlimited free supply, so it's like, why not? Okay, in we go. Time to get some sand. My shoes get so dirty every time I come here. I hate it. I've been helping with most of the tasks that he does. Like, whatever he does, I just do it too. But I feel very unenthused about the sand digging because you get covered in dust. I think I'm just gonna sit out and watch this one. I don't want to be covered in sand. Look at all the footprints. So many birds around here. The sand has arrived. So this is what all that sand is being used for, to smooth out the uneven part of this floor here. And he's not even using like the little sand rake thing. He's just doing it with his bare feet. And speaking of vegetables, we also planted some corn. Asajan's father turned most of the soil in this little plot with his tractor, but some sections were unreachable, so we're doing it by hand. Who's excited for some vegetables? You! Yeah! So even though I don't have any large sections of land in Hangzhou where I could like grow a whole wheat field or something, I do have enough land to have like a little plot of vegetables. And I haven't done anything with it because I just travel too much. I don't have any chickens or vegetables or like flowers right now, but I do want to do that in a couple years when I settle down and have kids. So this is like the learning process. It's like my internship on how to have a vegetable garden. 你会不会回来重新弄？
不会。
确定吗？不要骗我。
不会。
It looks like just your average wheat field, but actually there is a predator in here. You. How many lizards have you eaten in the past week? Look who tried to bring a lizard in the house. Eat your lizard outside. This cat eats a lizard every single day. Yeah, he is slurping up that lizard like spaghetti. It's time to plant corn. Although it probably doesn't look like corn to y'all. It looks like pomegranate seeds. Like, I just want to eat this right now. But it's actually corn covered in this red stuff that helps prevent pests or whatever. So we make a little hole in the dirt and then we sprinkle the corns in there. Man, tunzi katem konak tirman.
Rukiya kızımның tunji qatım konak selip berişi. Men ketmen çepip atıman. Mirzat bolsa mirzat konak gıcılap yeydi.
Mirzat bolsa. Kunde kıktat yeydi.
8. ayda kökte konak pişidi o. Kazanı selip pişirip yeyemez.
Men yok.
Yok şu oğlum yere.
This actually answers a question a lot of y'all have been asking if Asajan and I are going to live in Kashgar after being married. No, we're still going to live in Hangzhou, but we'll come back here every year and help out on the farm as much as we can. Time for another important task. We are going to Asajan's uncle's house to deliver some gasoline for his tractor. Donkeys. This is Asajan's uncle's farm.
난 chai. Look at this.
是这个颜色呀。
是的，两个很大，就是泡那个肥料，就是每一个洞只有一个。
Check this contraption out. It does everything at once. Aeson's father is over here with his tractor planting for Aeson's uncle. And we already saw the tractor in action before, but that was for planting hot peppers, where you actually plant like a little tiny baby leaflet in there. So you don't put the seed in the ground, like you just lay the plastic thing down and everything else is manual. But this is cotton, which is grown from a seed. So the seed just goes right into the ground. At the same moment, the plastic sheet goes down. So this tractor just has to do one run and then everything's done. And you just wait for it to grow.
Ya, motornya bener-bener pinggirnya pakai.
Look, the tractor is driving itself. We are doing absolutely nothing. These seeds are planting themselves. I feel like I'm taking a giant mechanical dog for a walk. That's all for today, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this little glimpse into farm life in Northwest China. Having been raised in a place where everyone has an identical grass lawn, it was super fascinating to actually interact with the land that we're living on, and I'd love to show you more farm life here in other seasons in the future. For now, most of the spring chores are over, and we'll be spending the next week focusing on wedding preparations. My parents and friends from the US and other parts of China are about to arrive, and there is still so much to do. Can't wait to share more with you guys in the next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.